Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see as well. Oh, yeah, hang on, top. Oh, my God.
Oh. Yeah, they're going to get...
Oh, no tail! Denies himself to the neutrals, and still 0-0.
He decides to go for. And this top lane, like, it's fine for MidOne and No-Tail early on in the first few waves, but when Veno starts to go a few more levels, you know, the lane starts to get a lot more difficult.
There's First Blood finally coming through, and that's a kill on a Solari that gets him that. King.
No.
As they look over, No-Tail Spectral Dagger comes in, the Tombstone committed, now No-Tail low, he'll end up falling, Aramis gets the kill there, Sunstrike onto Aramis, not gonna land, however they'll still get this kill. Saksa, he gets credit for the kill on Aramis, and it's a 1-for-1 trade so far.
Oh, he didn't.
But MidOne taking a lot of damage, as is Saksa, and that'll force MidOne to TP back home, as Seb now bottom dies to Solari, so they get 2 kills here for Viking, 2 big kills there for him, even back on this game.
Yeah, I thought Toby up in the top lane would try and actually ward block the line in the trees, but... Oh, no, his career. Like, he did TP back to base on MidOne, and yeah.
They're gonna go for Toby. Venomous Gale did hit on the Sox, so they get the kill into the line, but there is the Sunstrike landing on the Toby, so now they've got the kill on the Venomancer. Toby, well, his life may not be in vain as Boom comes over, lands the Doom on a MidOne. The chase is there, and this should be a return kill for the side of Viking.
Because he's playing against the Empower for the Spectre, I think he's a little bit worried that Spectre might start to outscale him going late game.
Coming through on Asaxa, he'll throw that Hex, and the 2-man stun, so Shad gets stunned up for a second. It's not going to matter. They'll still get the kill onto this line with the Battery Assault.
Yeah, Boom TP's in as well, actually, but they're not able to find anything else. Toby doing a really good job of just trying to keep this mid-tier 1 alive as long as possible, though, dropping these circle.
Are they going to try and fight this? They've got the Tornado into the EMP, so Aramis without any mana left over. The Healing Ward comes in. There's the Soulbind onto 2. Skewer forward, but it's really not onto anybody too close. Aramis ends up dead. They look over at Solari. They could get themselves 2 kills at least. And they will. Soulbind got committed. So did the Doom. But Viking, they fail to evacuate the situation quickly enough and just give up a couple of kills.
Yeah, that fight was so strange. Like,
Jagger queued up.
By the way, for MidOne with the Empower.
A lot of gold in the bank, but still just under 3k away from catching up to Shad. No-Tail with the Omni Slash bouncing around. There's the Haunt coming from the back. Solari in some trouble as he gets it with the Cold Snap as well as the Deafening Blast. Solari ends up dead. It's going to be 1 comp from the side of Viking. Boom and Shad need to run, but there's the RP on a multiple heroes. The Sunstrike comes through. They get the kill on Toby, and now they will go for the rest.
Goes down,
Thompson ends up falling. Decay from No-Tail, continuing to try and support his team. MidOne getting low as well. He needs to be careful with the Spectral Dagger being thrown at Shad. They'll start to retreat on the side of OG. They'll TP out No-Tail. They'll get the stun on a 1, but there's the Blade Fury from Shad. They catch up with Saksa. Aramis now fighting Seb. Skewer on a 2, but Seb gets low and he'll end up falling. Saksa with the finger to kill Aramis before he dies, and it's a 3-for-2 in the favor of Viking.
OG's just hanging around this pit really well, though, at the moment, holding their position. RP going to be up in 40 here as well, around the same time as the Doom, so... There is a small window here for Viking where they have Doom up without the RP.
OG, it's not exactly the easiest to just grab this Roche. They need to position themselves around the pit to make sure this hook shot. And Rocket Flare comes in with the Aegis picked up by MidOne. They look over at Shad. Shad's in a lot of trouble. The Skewer is out, but there's the Blade Fury. He won't survive. He is gone for 53 seconds. No buyback. And Seb continuing to move forward with the rest of OG as they march towards the Viking side. They'll try to TP Aramis out, but he stops the TP. Poison Nova committed. Sunstrike won't hit. The Skewer is there from Seb. They'll get the kill into Toby and look over at the Clockwork to try and finish off a 3rd hook shot onto Seb, but it won't matter. They've got the finger and MidOne there for a double kill. He'll try to help out. No-Tail's gone. Neither of those heroes have buyback on the side of OG. MidOne, he wants to fight, but I'm not sure this is the fight that he wants to take. He does have the Aegis. The RP's committed on a 3. Seb, can he turn this around for the side of OG? I just don't think they have the damage. They look over at Solari. They get themselves the kill on the Grinstroke. That's at least 1, but they end up losing the Magnus. Poison Nova committed. MidOne now needs to run. The Spirit Vessel's on him. Aramis and Toby are chasing. Venomous Gale's going to be thrown out. They've got themselves Shad, and that's the first life gone from this Spectre. But nobody is here to help him. The rest of the team is gone. MidOne now haunting, trying to jaunt them out and trying to be slippery, moving around as much as he can. Can he at least get a kill on the clockwork? Yes, he can, and now Thompson's back. So Thompson gets into the fight. There's the tornado as well as the EMP. Out of mana is Toby. He's in some trouble. The Sunstrike comes in. It's a little bit too far, but Toby will still die. Somehow MidOne survives with a second life, and they've taken out 2. OG start to turn this. Spectral Dagger thrown at Shad, so he needs to try and get out of this, but Thompson's right here. Oh, they don't commit. They smoke up. They got to try and make something happen. And they'll find Saksa, who stops the TP. Oh! A little force staff action. It won't keep him alive, but it's nice.
Top tower under attack.
But here come OG. They're going to try and turn this. And I know that they don't have the lion, but they're going to try and go the other way with this. They go after Solaire, but it's only going to be a doom on one of these heroes. They get the stun. Inkswell follows it up. That's going to be on the 3 of these heroes. They look over no till there's the Omni/MidOne. He's now all by himself. So Omni/ bouncing around. He's got himself the haunt once again. He jumps over to Aramis. He goes for the clockwork. The hook shot lands. Chaos Meteor down, but it's not going to be enough. They look to get MidOne. He's low, as well as Seb. Boom continuing forward. He doesn't have the BKB or Doom to work with. Skewer away from Seb, but they've got the Infernal Blade. They've got the control. Can they get the kill? Yes, they can. 6 times free down into the drain as MidOne falls. They'll continue for more. Thompson into the Ghost Hawk just to escape.
He has to be the big target, but he's so tanky with this 27 armor. He has a BKB. He's got the repair kit as his neutral item as well. Like, this guy's sitting on 37.4 HP regen. Like, bringing him down 100 to 0 is like almost impossible unless they RP him, pretty much. They do see him under a sentry here, but
they've got the Hex, and now they've got the stun. They'll hit the finger, and they blow him up. So, Haunt moving forward, Soulbind on a 2. They're going to buy back on Boom, but the Soulbind's already been used, so they've got the hookshot coming in from Aramis as well as the Cogs. Abyssal Blade on both these heroes! There's the Infernal Blade. The Doom comes in. They look over at Thompson. They've got the Wave here right on, but there is Set with the RP! Can they get the kill on either Shad or Boom? Boom for the second time. He pops that BKB. He looks over at MidOne. He's using that Infernal Blade. They get the kill on Aramis, but they lose Thompson. Thompson did for 7 seconds.
Really
He's got buyback. MidOne low, running away from Boom, but they got the Hex coming in from Saksa that might save him, as well as the stun. Boom looking, but he can't find him.
Oh my god, get out.
Seb ends up dead, but if that was Seb and MidOne going down.
But maybe he feels like the dispersion talent's not worth it because it's going to be taken off him a lot of the time anyway. Hook shot.
Hook shot comes through. That hits on a Seb, but they've got the Hex from Saksa. Skewer back onto the Doom. Doom's in trouble. RP comes through as well as BKB. They've got themselves the Cataclysm. The Cataclysm hits on Aramis as well as Boom. They're going to lose the first life onto the Doom. Now they look over to Shad, moving in with the Haunt away from MidOne. And now where is Boom? He's away from his team. His team is nowhere close to help him, and they will get the second kill on to Boom. Glyph, they'll try to hold. Again, they just need to tighten up on some of these initiations, some of these team fights where it feels like things are a bit sloppy. They'll lose the tier 3. They're the first one to break high ground here for OG. Tornado misses Toby. They were looking over to start going towards bottom. Shad, he's level 25. MidOne, he's going through. They've got the Hex. The Sunstrike misses. The Guardian Greaves are there. The Venomous Scale is thrown out, but MidOne pops the BKB. Grab themselves the melee racks. Is this all they're going to get? There's still 38 seconds without this Doom.
OG have vision on the high ground as well, so they know exactly where they are.
Spectral Dagger thrown out. Otis Orb on a MidOne. Boom backs off for just a second, but no tail coming over. The Venomous Scale is thrown in. There's the Blink as well as the War Stomp coming in onto this Undying. No tail pops immediately, but they've got themselves the Sun as well as the Cataclysm coming through, and there's the finger. Boom in trouble, pops the BKB, surviving for now. The hookshot misses. Omni/Slash bouncing around. They get the kill on Boom as well as Toby. They don't have buyback. Omni/Slash will run out, and now this is Shad in trouble. There's the stun coming in from Saksa, who's on the high ground. They look over at this junk. They look over at the clockwork. They'll try to chase him down. The Blade Free as well as the TP. No, Tornado!
What a tornado!
They'll get the kill on a Shad. They'll take out Aramis and Solari. Everybody goes down on Viking. For now. They lose the tier 3, they'll lose the second melee racks. 2 sets will be gone in just a moment. Go at the tier 4s, MidOne, again, leading the charge where Viking, they don't have much to throw without the Omni/Slash, and the Doom dead. They get that kill on a Solari. He's gone immediately. 74 seconds without buyback. Toby pops the poison over, but it's very far away from the side of OG. They've got the Soulbind in, but nothing to follow it up. So things are looking dicey. Things are looking problematic for Viking, who held it so close for so long, but 41 minutes in, it seems like they've broken the bank here for OG.
Yeah, and they can just... Oh, hang on, hook shot.
Hook shot, Dust, Cogs, Abyssal Blade, and Saksa low. Force Staff away, and even with the Spirit Vessel, they just can't get the kill. The BKB's been popped by MidOne. They'll use the Doom out onto the Invoker. They'll get the kill onto Soxus, so they'll take out one, but there's the Hunt jumping back towards Shad. Shad in trouble, trying to run. Aramis is dead. MidOne can't get the kill onto Shad, but he looks over at Toby instead and will clean the life of the Venomancer there for him. No Tail's gone for 94 seconds. They look over at Boom. They'll pull him in. They'll get the kill. They'll take him out. It's a double kill for MidOne. The Blade Fury right on him. There's the Cataclysm coming through. Shad, you're gone. You're dead. And so are the chances of Viking taking this game. OG will take game 1.
This was such a sick game, though. Like, I feel really bad for Viking because there was like they did so well for most of this game, and then they made 2 huge mistakes. Right, like one of them wasn't even their fault necessarily. Like the Doom blinks in when he has the Aegis onto like the already skewering mag, which is really sad. And then 2, they like make that one really bad smoke play where there's a ward in their base that they don't deward, and it kind of like just cost them. Those 2 single mistakes cost them the game. Because it like you were saying, so much of this game, there was like no net worth lead for anybody. It was like max 3k. It was so back and forth. Both teams were playing really well. But, you know, some key late game mistakes is all it takes to just completely, you know, throw away the lead.
First win with the new roster, celebrating with WaterMelon, the WaterMelon party.
Dude, the insta-skewer you did on Doom. What the fuck?
You got schooled.
Yeah, what the fuck?
You got fucking schooled.